So impressive Ghost of Yote news, new Wolverine gameplay and state of play this week, and surprise PlayStation 5 Pro game update. Those are the stories we're going to cover today, and if you could hit that like button on the video, thank you to those that do it, and as always, it's very much appreciated. First, yes or no, are you picking up Silent Hill F or not? The game's reviews went live today, and it looks like it's potentially the best game in the series, or I think the highest rated, or one of the highest rated games in the series. I liked Silent Hill 2 Remake, which was actually my first game in the series that I finished, and I guess I played. I might have played one of the other ones, but never really finished it. That was my first game, so I'm excited for Silent Hill F, and I'm very much looking forward to it. But that's just me. What about you? So comment below yes or no if you're picking up Silent Hill F or not. Let me know down in the comments below. Now, diving into the first story of the video, impressive Ghost of Yote news. Reading from Gaming Bolt, PlayStation Studios titles and high budgets are a seemingly iconic duo, with The Last of Us Part 2 costing more than $200 million, while Horizon Forbidden West had a $212 million budget. However, Ghost of Yote is a different case altogether, with Sucker Punch co-founder Brian Fleming telling GameFile that its financials and costs are very similar to its predecessor, Ghost of Tsushima. When we look at the financials and the costs, the man years, the amount of months that the team times the size of the team working on it, it's very similar actually, said Fleming. Tsushima, which launched in 2020 for the PS4, reportedly had a $60 million budget. While that's good news, especially with the ever-ballooning cost of AAA games, it's also surprising. Ghost of Yote offers roughly the same playtime and map size as Ghost of Tsushima, but the production values are arguably higher given that it's developed exclusively for PlayStation 5. That's not even taking in inflation into account either. So, a lot of us look at Insomniac Games as probably the most productive studio at PlayStation, but maybe Sucker Punch could be the most efficient. Having such a low cost is already one thing that's not easy to achieve, especially nowadays, but now they've maintained it with a second title in the series. Usually with a sequel, the budget goes up. So this is very impressive. I just wonder though, if they manage to increase their studio size, could they release another game sooner than just waiting another 5 years for a third Ghost game? I get that they're a one game at a time studio, but I think it would be beneficial if they had maybe a smaller team alongside the big team to develop a smaller project, maybe a Sly Cooper, something they can release every 2 to 3 years, and then have another Ghost big title every 4 to 5 years. Either way, I'm excited for Ghost of Yote, and if you're enjoying the video so far, hit that subscribe button and join our growing community on our way to 150,000 subscribers. Now diving into the second story of the video, the surprise PlayStation 5 Pro update and add-on content. Reading from Twisted Voxel, Silent Hill 2 Remake may soon be receiving additional content and technical upgrades if recent insider claims are to be believed. According to well-known leaker Dusk Golem, Blooper Team is preparing a patch that will optimize the game for the PlayStation 5 Pro, while also working on new downloadable content. The rumored DLC could reintroduce Born from a Wish, the beloved side scenario first seen in special editions of the original game. For those unfamiliar, Born from a Wish shifts the perspective from James Sunderland to Maria, exploring her story prior to the events of the main game. The timing of these rumors may not be coincidental. Silent Hill 2's timed PlayStation exclusivity is expected to end in October, and reports suggest that an Xbox version could be announced alongside the new content, launching Born from a Wish as DLC while simultaneously rolling out upgrades for the PlayStation 5 Pro and a new Xbox edition would offer a strong incentive for both returning players and newcomers. So, I never got to play this DLC, and looking online, it's a 1 to 2 hour short expansion, which is nice for me. I can add that in with all of the other games that I'm playing, finishing up, Alien Rogue Incursion, then I got Dying Light The Beast, then Silent Hill F, then Ghost of Yote, then Battlefield 6, and so on and so on. There's a lot of games still to come this year. I really appreciate the holiday season because it gives you time to catch up with all of this. I personally didn't have much of an issue with the original game, Silent Hill 2 Remake on PlayStation 5 Pro, but I'll take the Pro update, which I assume should be a substantial one after all of this time, and I can use that while I'm playing the DLC. But you guys let me know if you're interested in this DLC or not. Let me know down in the comments below. And now diving into the final story of the video, this is the week, Wolverine gameplay and more potentially. So this is the potential week when we get that next state of play. It's not a showcase, we're in that week. Since we're in that week, that means this is a state of play, no 1 week ahead advance notice for something like a showcase. Again, that doesn't mean we won't get first party studios. Sony has clearly changed that over the last 2 years almost, with first party studios showing up at multiple state of plays in recent memory. Reportedly, the next state of play should be announced today or tomorrow for the event to go live on Wednesday. This is what known leaker Nate the Hate is saying, but I also said this last week. Obviously, this is not because I'm some insider. It's just logical that if Sony is going to do another state of play, they're potentially going to want to do it before TGS 2025, which I believe starts on Thursday. So the latest they're going to want to do this event is on Wednesday, and Sony announces their state of play 1 to 2 days in advance, and basically that's either today or tomorrow they announce it. In terms of expectations, the bare minimum I expect to show up at this event is Saros and Ghost of Yote. Again, Saros, we were promised gameplay for that earlier this year, and Ghost of Yote, of course, is releasing next month, so it makes sense for that to show up. In terms of what could be there beyond those, Wolverine has been reported to show up with a new trailer sometime this year, either at the State of Play or at the Game Awards by the end of the year. There's a potential of the God of War 2.5D game showing up, which is potentially set to launch next year. People are also hoping for Intergalactic to show up. There's nothing really pushing that in the rumor leaks mill or reported mill. But again, job listings have mentioned that they're capturing gameplay for a trailer, whether that shows up here or at the Game Awards to mark the 1-year announcement of the game. Who knows? Again, this is a state of play. Expect at least Saros to show up, but do not expect all of these games to show up. I stressed that in the last video or the video before that, and I'm stressing that here. If at least Wolverine shows up, I think a lot of people will be happy. But you guys let me know what you hope shows up here. Let me know down in the comments below. And if you guys did enjoy this video, please hit that like button, as it always helps, and subscribe if you're new. I got new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And now I'll check you guys out on the next one. And welcome back to the after show. This is the part of the video where we have a little fun down in the comments below. If you're old, welcome back. If you're new, welcome. For today's thing, what I want you guys to do is the body, obliterate, destroy, and overall harass the comment section with "Bring on the claws." Obviously, this is in reference to Wolverine. I really hope Wolverine actually shows up at this event instead of waiting potentially for the Game Awards. This is a time, do it, make a big state of play, get people excited. Saros gameplay, you know, maybe a section of that for Saros, and then showing off Wolverine and, you know, Ghost of Yote appearing again. If there was even a teaser for the God of War 2.5D game, this would be an amazing show. So hopefully it shows up and we get proper gameplay, and people can stop bringing up the leaked gameplay from an old build that people still judge to this day. People still judge a game that hasn't been released on an old build, but it is what it is. Hopefully we get new gameplay. I'm excited to see what we get. If you are as well, destroy the comment section with "Bring on the claws," and I'll definitely heart those comments like I always do, because I appreciate everybody who stays in my videos. And now I'll check you guys out on the next one.